and in my hand I have got a booklet published by the Success Academy for an annual gala banquet that raises funds and awareness to counter rhino poaching. And there's a little bit of the wildlife art that we can see over there. And I'm very, very lucky to have one of the artists in this booklet sitting right here with me. And this is Elsa Cornelissen. I had to struggle with the name Cornelissen. I thought it was Cornelissen. No, it's Cornelissen. Elsa Cornelissen is an artist that is going to blow your mind, taking the world over, not one step at a time, not baby steps, but human big steps. Elsa is all the way from Hartbeespoort. Do they say Harties or Hartbeespoort or Hartbeespoort?
Hartbeespoort or Harties at the same time.
Harties at the same. I'll say Harties for the purpose of this little interview over here. You are in private collections all over the world, and you have helped with raising funds for rhinos. You do portraits, you do wildlife, you do art. You have taken the world by storm. People from all over are requesting your work in the space of your entire life. You've done a gallery, you've done exhibitions worldwide. Welcome, and thank you very much for having us on your Facebook page. So why am I saying welcome? She should say welcome to us, because we are on her Facebook page, but that's okay. So Elsa, you are here. Tell us a little bit about you, where you're from. We know you're from Harties, but were you always in Harties, or where were you from?
No, I was born in the Karoo.
Okay.
And it's a very harsh environment where you grow up to be very close to nature.
Okay.
And experiencing the little but a lot the environment offered you.
Okay.
You grew thankful for what nature could offer you.
Okay. Nature is very powerful. Is very powerful.
Yes.
Now, also not here alone. You'll see in the video we have got Gavin Novus. I used to say novice, but it's Novus. No, I'm going to know it's Novus. And Gavin is Elsa's primary marketing agent, but Gavin is more than that. He's also the president of the Professional Speakers Association of South Africa, the Johannesburg chapter. Born in the Karoo, you grew up close to nature. You don't just pick up a pencil one day and go, I'm going to become an artist. Or you don't pick up a brush and say, I'm an acrylic artist. We don't just do that. So what and how did Elsa Cornelissen turn into this person that gets published and requested worldwide?
You know, Sunil, it's not hard to explain that. It's something.
Damn, I wanted it to be a hard question.
It's not something that you acquire. It's not something that you are taught. It's a given.
Okay.
It's there. Ever since I can remember, it's been there. When I sharpen my pencils, the smell of the wood and the colors, it affects my soul. I can say it now, but as a child I didn't realize it.
Yeah.
But the importance of it, it's like breathing. It's always been there. It's always been part of my consciousness.
Okay.
And I couldn't take art as a subject in school.
Okay.
And I had this obsession. The only thing I want to do is study art. There's got to be a lot more that this art is going to offer me.
Okay. So you mentioned your pencils, but I'm also aware, and I've seen some of her artwork. It is mind-blowing. You don't just use pencils. You don't use just acrylic. You use oil, mixed media, and you do canvas. And I believe you've done some things on hide as well. So, at which point do you decide, okay, this is going to be an acrylic work of art, or this is going to be an oil painting?
It actually develops. It's almost like pages back in your mind. You start with an idea, you keep it there, and then another element or something that you see will add to that. So it's not a decision that it will be only this or that. You interact and communicate with the thought. It becomes the idea, it becomes symbols, and then the medium relate to that, either or. And textures. You use all your senses. It's not only what you hear or see, it's what you touch, what you smell. It becomes one. You interweave all of this.
You become one with the art.
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, if I had to say to you, here's a piece of chocolate, and I want you to paste this for
Would
me.
you like some more? I see you've eaten most of that.
I've eaten the whole way. So, it's hard to talk when you have chocolate in your mouth, which, by the way. But thank you. But if I had a whole piece of chocolate up right now, and I say to you, okay, here's a chocolate, create this into a work of art for me. Would you be able to do that?
Of course. But it will not be only that. It will be everything that I experience around that.
Mm.
And that will be drawing in my, what I filed back from maybe childhood.
Mm.
In an unconscious way, what you've experienced throughout your life is contributing to this image that you're busy with now, that you're fighting with, that you're angry at, and then you merge with it. Then you come to the point where you flow into what you're creating, and then the painting flows, and then it happens. But you are at a place where you fight with it. You're mad at it.
Yes.
You can't bond with it. And then that moment of magic happens where you become one with it. And you fall into the flow of creating it.
I didn't expect Elsa Cornelissen to speak like a poet when she explains how she comes about to creating art, but she does speak like a poet, and I'm assuming that there are certain artworks that are associated with poetry in your mind.
Absolutely.
Okay. So, when it comes to influences, I mean, you get artists out there like Peter Max, Pablo Picasso, Goya. You get these people who are creating artworks all the time. What would you say have been the main influences in your life for the artworks you create? Portraits, the wildlife, everything.
I think it's the connection I have with animals, with people, my emotions that I connect to that, to the subject matter.
Give us an example. Give an example.
I have affinity for cats.
Okay.
So it's more than just depicting it. It's an emotional connection that you have with it. The same with people. The emotions I have, I depict, and the viewer connects with that from his reference work, from his reference of experiences he has.
Okay.
It varies all the time, because as a human being, you also grow all the time. You change all the time.
Yes.
And so your connection and what inspires you, what triggers that, changes all the time. And that's the wonderful thing about this. It's never stale. It's never static. It grows. It develops. Always.
Yeah. And if you want to know more about Elsa's art, you can go to elsaart.co.za. By the way, I've mentioned that in the beginning of the video, but I forgot. So it's elsaart.co.za. Now, Gavin, there are many artists around the world. Yes, she influenced you over 15 years ago because you saw an artwork that came to your mind, and then you saw it again and you're like, oh, I want to be a hold of this artist. But it takes a certain mentality to say, I'm going to work with this person. What motivated you to want to go?
Fair enough. I think that one of the aspects that I've always busied myself in life with, and that is the identification and working with talent.
Okay.
Talent is not something which can be faked.
Yes.
Talent is real, it's true, it comes from within. And Elsa, when I saw your art, it was a spark that said to me, there's something unique about you. There is something about you which is just authentic. And in meeting you, what I found is that you're very real with your feelings. Feelings have become an expansion of those emotions,
Quite right.
and then your behaviors actually reflect that. And in your paintings, what I saw was an authenticity with each of those. So whether I was seeing sadness or whether I was seeing power, whether I was seeing that you might be mad about something, or for that matter, you might just be excited about something. It's reflected in your painting, and that to me is authentic. And that, so even if it isn't Elsa, working with talent all these years, and recognizing, I think, what it takes to be at the top of your game, an elite in the world, that's authentic. And it's not just practice which makes you perfect. It's perfect, authentic practice that makes you stand out. And to me, that's you, Elsa.
Remember, if you want to get hold of any artwork, you want to speak to Elsa, you can speak straight to Gavin Novus. He is the primary marketing agent. I'd get my mouth around that. And it's so nice to have both of you here. Gavin, just to come back to you again very quickly. I have been informed that Elsa's been approached again, internationally. So, Elsa's not just an artist, she's an artist in South Africa to watch out for worldwide. Tell us more about what's happening.
Well, there's certain... I can't name companies yet because it just wouldn't be professional.
Okay. I'm sitting there watching this live video right now on whichever social media platform it is. I'm a young person. I want to become an artist. What would your inspiration and your motivation be to them?
Follow your passion, follow your heart. Art never lies. It never deceives you. It's true. And if you have that passion to produce art, it's something so unique, it's something so real that you can never part with it. It's the only constant in your life. It's a silent partner, the silent companion that will always be with you. And it's live that truth.
Yes.
Live that passion. When art calls you, you cannot say no. You take the hand and you walk the way.
Take the hand and walk the way. And I'm going to be walking away right now because, again, the poet has come out in the way. Elsa Cornelissen has spoken. Be sure to follow her on all the social media platforms. She has an Instagram page as well. It's Elsa_artist. And on Facebook, we'll keep you up to date with regards to the exhibitions and the developments. And if you have an artwork by Elsa Cornelissen, hold on to it. This woman is going places. And if you don't have an artwork, Gavin Novus, primary marketing agent, is the person to contact. Thank you very much, guys. Really awesome.